Howdy, 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 y'all. Well, as you know, it's junk to gem style. The chaos just keeps happening in the wintertime. So funny up here that the summer did us so right, and it was so nice. Everything went smooth, and now the wintertime, it's not going so smooth. So, uh, you're getting another chat today because I've got a lot of video recorded. Just my computer went down. So, for everybody that knows, yeah, I'll be using Mary's computer to try and get a video out, but unfortunately, I wasn't done soon enough today to get it done. The computer, when I got home last night, died. Power supply went out. So then I go online, I'm thinking, oh, you know what? I'll just get another power supply. They can't be that much. Oh no. New power supply is $199 for this computer. This is a $100 computer. I'm not putting $200 power supply in a $100 computer. It just ain't gonna happen. You know, I was born at night, but not last night. So, man, been a day for sure. Been a day for sure. Well, 24 hours, should I say. So anyway, I will be getting, I just ordered another one of those $100 computers. That's the one I've been editing on. It's been doing fine. But it cracks me up the fact that this $100 computer and the power supply is $200. So tell me where that makes sense. Something just ain't right about those two numbers. But it is what it is. So anyway, I did find a power supply for it for 50 bucks plus shipping. Ends up going to be like $62 or something like that. But I can't get it until the 18th of next month. So, you know, that doesn't do me any good either, you know, especially when you're in this business. So you can bet that over this summer that I'm going to buy a couple of those computers now, and I'm going to have them sitting in the box, stashed up in the top of the barn, ready. Can't keep going through this. So anyway, it is what it is. You know, I've been finding out that as long as you got fast internet, the computer speeds are not so much as important as the internet speeds. So, you know, because I never thought that this computer, and thank you, Janice, for that. I never thought this computer would edit, but it's been doing fine for the last few weeks. So thank you, Janice, again. And you know who I'm talking about for that computer last year. That has made an awesome difference in the last few weeks. Like I said, I never thought in a million years that it would edit because we'd always had the other computers, and like I said, I never knew it would do it. We didn't think it had enough power. All the stories everybody's been telling me said, oh no, that's not got enough power to do that. It's not going to do it. But it's been doing fine. I mean, my editing skills need to be tweaked a little more, you know, and I'm getting there with that. So it is what it is. I'm not gonna sit and whine and cry about it, you know. So anyway, I did talk to David this morning, and David did say that we are going to Biddy Boo's on Sunday, early Sunday morning. So we're going to be picking up an engine for the beast here. In fact, I'm sitting out here with the beast right at the moment, and she's ready. She's ready to get some life to put to her, and I can't wait, y'all. She's a beautiful truck. She really is. It's been a really good truck the whole time I've had this truck. You know, yeah, granted, I've had some issues with it now and then, but you know what? Overall, she's been a awesome truck. Let's see if I can get her the hood to open now. There we go. You know, I did all that work last summer to get her out, to be able to get her out here, you know, the new heads, the new coil, all that stuff, only for the bottom end to go. So you know, and I've got an old friend that I used to hang out with a lot out in Texas years ago that told me that he used to build engines for NASCAR and for drag racing. And, you know, he would throw an engine together in a couple of hours in a trailer, you know, on site. And he told me way back then, he's like, look, if the top end ever goes on an engine, chances are the bottom end's going to go not long after that. And I said, all right, well, I have gone through and replaced heads before, been down that road, had no problem. This time is a little different because, you know, when you replace the heads, you're not working that, 9 times out of 10, you're not working that engine. This is a work truck. I mean, she is a 2500 6.0, you know, she's a work truck. She's a beast. And when she runs good, she will pull the house off a foundation if you give her enough traction. And she has been an awesome truck, you know, for the last 7, 8 years I've owned it. You know, I've put a lot of money into it, but you know, I only gave $7,000 for the truck when I bought it, and that was, like I said, 7, 8 years ago. A man down in South Florida heard my story about my wreck that I had in 2014, and you know, where it broke so many bones in my body, and after so many surgeries in my body, you know, I shouldn't even be walking right now, but I am. So according to the doctors, I'm pretty much like a miracle walking, and I'm grateful for that. So that's, you know, that's part of the reason that this journey to Arkansas was so important to me, was because of that. And you know, and then my time as a veteran and all that stuff in my life and the world itself, like I said, this just made sense to me. Hard work or not, it made sense to me. So yeah, I got to do this. And I can't let this, I can't just lay down, you know what I mean? No matter what's going on, I can't just lay down. And I'm not just going to throw a fit about it and not be grateful for where I'm at. Because, I mean, come on. We got the beast, we got the backhoe, we got the barn, and tow trucks way out there in the woods. Out there. Yeah, she's way out there in the woods. I got the battery charged up on her. So as soon as I can get back there to it and pull it out of the water hole, because it's in about 1 foot of water back there. That's back where Mary was working that time. So yeah, I can't even go back there and really work on it without stepping in mud and sinking. So I figured, you know what, I'm just gonna wait. It ain't no different than it's sitting right here for right now. So you know, why not just let her wait? It is what it is. But you know, Sean, back to good over there, being he is the computer guy. He's the one that come over here and helped me assess the situation on the computer. And then we found that other one, that refurbished one, for $100. And I thought, all right. So we went ahead and ordered it today. It'll be here in a couple days. So figured I'd get a chat out. And then tomorrow I'll work with Mary's computer and get that some of this stuff edited that I've got. Been over at Brett's all day, helping him get water lines dug and buried, and spigots buried, and the driveway finished, and the rock put on top of the culvert that we put in, that, you know, and all that concrete. So we got all that done. And now we've got some extreme cold and some extreme, I guess it's just extreme weather period, but they're talking about 6 degrees for the low, which is the coldest we have experienced here yet. Well, the coldest we are going to experience so far since we've been in Arkansas. So that's going to be a little bit of a challenge. We did stock up on some propane today. I'm going to try to call the firewood guy and see if he can't get us another load of firewood, because we're about out. I got a chainsaw. I got a saw chain. Let's try to reword that one a little bit better. I got a saw chain from this company. They want me to try out their chain. Well, all the chains that I've been getting on Amazon, you know, they last a little bit, but they're not all that great. They've been doing the job and kept us going thus far, but um, you know, and that's a lot of work. So next year, you can bet I am going to be hustling my butt off to make enough money to put a central unit in here. So we want to get a package unit with a 10K heat strip, so that you know, the electricity on something like that is a whole lot cheaper than buying, you know, a truckload of firewood, you know, like it is. Oh God, you're talking about, we went through that and that load in 2 weeks, and that was on a big trailer, you know, big 20-foot trailer, and we went through that in 2 weeks. I want to thank Brent Baverick for helping us out with that, because that was at a time there when we really needed that help, and you know, he needed help, so it worked out good, a good trade for both of us. But on the same note, that's a lot of work, unloading that, splitting it all, getting it in the barn, you know, and all that. So figured it's not worth it to me. You know, I can, I like to balance my time, y'all. For me, I don't mind putting in a lot of hard work, okay? But if I can go make money and earn money, and it costs me, how do I say this? Let me rephrase this again. Okay, so say that wood right there, it cost me 4 hours worth of work to get a load of that wood and then buy it on top of that. So I'm buying the wood, I'm getting it brought over here, splitting it, and then taking it in the barn, and then all that, right? So you're looking at 5-6 hours right there. If you take out the buying part and you put 5-6 hours worth of work into there, and I can go out and make $600 in that 6 hours, it doesn't make any sense to me to spend that money on that wood. You know, when this summer, when things dry out, I can get out here and I can start pushing for the work for the backhoe and my construction work, and I can, you know, I can make more than that's worth. You know what I mean? So getting the truck going and putting all my tools together. I've got a big 16-foot trailer sitting over here that's loaded down with tools. I can clean that out, turn it into a regular tool shop again, and do some construction work, which is something I absolutely love to do anyway. I figure I can do some of that part-time. Makes no sense. I mean, that makes perfect sense. Do some of that part-time, still be able to have a lot of time to work on the homestead here, the Gemstead, and be able to put a central heat and air unit inside the barn, put the concrete in here, and insulate the barn this summer, so that next winter, you know, we're sitting in a cozy home, so to speak. You know, I will get some windows, you know, look at here. For those of you that don't know, they're new to the channel, we'll be getting some more windows to put along this edge here, down through there, and so we can lighten things up a little bit, and you know, insulating all that, putting a couple of windows over there where the dog's area is, and like I said, we'll get some light in there, we'll have insulation, and then we'll start framing some walls and you know, making it into our house, at least so to speak. Anyway, we were pretty dead set against that idea at first, but now things are changing, so we figured, you know what, that might be a better option, because this way we can build the house a little at a time on our terms, you know what I mean, and not be trying to rush through the build of the house, and we can do it our way. So we're thinking that might be I mean, it's just a better option. It just makes sense to me. So for all of you that kept saying Build inside the barn. Build inside the barn. All right, I get it now. I get it. All right, stop pushing me. Stop twisting my arm. All right, I'm ready. So yeah, I'm finally caving in, and I don't mind caving in a little bit. So it is what it is, y'all. So that's the plan. I think I'd rather spend that money on the inside of that and get that set up and you know, and control all this water before we start building. I think that's just, what is that? Common sense makes sense, right? Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. So, and then looking at all this water out here, and this stuff is still running, y'all. It's still, I'm going to show you, it's still flowing. It hasn't rained now in a couple of days, but look, I'm going to show you this here in just a second. Watch this. Look at this. This water is still flowing. So you can see all that right there. Still flowing. And I'm not even going to try and walk over there where I got stuck before, which is right, where's it at? Right there. I'm not even going to try and walk over there, but I can see the water flowing out of some of them puddles over there still. It's just crazy. And I'll bet if I went down the road down there where we were clearing that ditch, that water's still flowing down there too. But look at all this. This is where we put all that rock, and it's just sinking into the ground. So now I'm gonna have more rock to put in here this spring or this summer. But I am gonna go ahead and get these stumps out that are right here. But you know, like a lot of you know, we've only been here a few months. And compared to what this place looked like a few months ago when we bought it, I think we're doing okay. So I'm not complaining, and I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to keep moving forward. So it is getting there. I think we have accomplished quite a bit, especially for, you know, someone of my age, and you know, and Mary's not she's more of the city girl, so to speak. You know, she grew up in the country, but this is kind of new to her, you know. And this whole taking over raw land for me is not really all that new, because you know, I've done a lot of land clearing in my time and construction work a lot of my life. So, but on the same note, it's kind of new because I'm not just moving into a house, you know what I mean, and then being comfortable while doing this. So this is a big change, but we are getting there. We will survive, and we will do fine. I promise you. So anyway, y'all, my arm is getting a little tired holding this camera up here. I'm not sure where I'm at time-wise. Oh, okay, we're fine. So, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it because my arm is getting tired. Try hold the camera up here for 20 minutes and see how you like it. So it is what it is. So anyway, I love y'all. I mean, and I'm so grateful every day for y'all watching the channel and supporting our journey here. So in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and get this put out for you tonight, and then tomorrow I'm gonna work on the other video and see if I can't get you something set up for that to go out. And Sunday morning, gonna be David and I on the road going to see Betty Boo. So if y'all haven't been over there to Betty Boo, go check her out. And maybe we'll get to meet up with MT Homestead. I think we're supposed to meet with him, Mike and Terry over there at MT Homestead. So if y'all haven't checked them out, go check them out. They're awesome folks. I haven't met Terry yet. Or no, I have met Terry yet. I take that back. I have met Mike and Terry. So go check them out as well. And let's see, what else? I think that's about it. So until next time, y'all. Until tomorrow. We'll see you. We love you. Bye, guys.